We have Gulf allies that are being attacked. We have American planes that are literally being shot down by American allies. We have to reconcile why our bombs were used or Israeli bombs were used to kill children, young girls at a school as it relates to emergency preparedness and planning and the unintended consequences, the uncertainty that Donald Trump has unleashed around the world. 4 service members died today, and Donald Trump spent more time talking about his ballroom than he did about the loss of those lives. Review the tape. Spend more time talking about the curtains and his ballroom than into the 4 service members that died because of his operation and his declaration of war without congressional consent. He still has not articulated a clear vision of what the end game is, period, full stop. There's no War Powers Act that's been exercised. I'm glad Congress is doing its job this week. Energy prices are up across the globe. Oil prices are up. Gas prices are going up. Every $10 increase in a barrel is roughly 24 cents per gallon that you'll be paying more because of Trump's war. Unfunded war, as he's cutting food stamps because he says he can't find money, as he's cutting taxes to the most well-heeled and well-off. They didn't even ask for those tax cuts. As he's cutting Medicaid programs and people are struggling with affordability. After he quite literally doubles down on stupid, meaning the existing policies of this administration at the State of the Union, offering no new strategies and no pivot from an economy that's slowing down with the worst job growth since 2013, inflation that is now going back up. The only saving grace was gas prices, and now they're spiking up. The markets are down. Crypto has collapsed. He said we would become wealthier and healthier under his administration. We're sicker and poorer. And now we have Gulf allies that are being attacked. We have American planes that are literally being shot down by American allies. We have to reconcile why our bombs were used or Israeli bombs were used to kill children, young girls at a school, and what the imminent threat was. It hasn't been described. Again, what was described today extensively were the beautiful ballroom and the curtains in the White House. Next question.
With the oil, just a quick follow-up with the oil situation. I mean, the state is going to have to start bringing in a lot of fuel from other countries. And just, are you worried about how a global conflict could impact the price of energy in the state? Well,
that's by definition, and my comments align with that concern. Look, the Straits of Hormuz is about 20% of oil distributed, at about 21 billion barrels a day that go through there. Most of it, though, to Asia, disproportionate amount to China. But those impacts are being felt because the global nature of pricing in the system. You've got a number of Iranian vessels that were directly impacted, oil tankers. We've got, again, Gulf allies that are almost universally being attacked and under assault. Safe places like the UAE under attack, under assault. It's now a proxy war that's extended in Lebanon and Hezbollah. You saw the actions there and the deaths and likely retaliation. So now we have the prospect of a regional war. And so, yes, we are specifically to your question and give you a little bit of background and insight, had extensive conversations over the weekend, gaming out worst case scenarios as it relates to access of imports, as it relates to the ongoing issues around refineries, as it relates to past impacts of similar endeavors in the Middle East and what we can anticipate. And so the whole energy team was on call this weekend, gaming those things out, and including access to airline fuel in specific terms. That is also part of our strategy. The good news is, as you know well, because of those refinery issues, we've got a wonderful group of people that are meeting on a consistent basis already. This just only reinforces the concerns we have as it relates to gas scarcity or potential just spiking of prices in the next days, weeks, and potentially months, as Donald Trump said today, that this could be months and months of additional attacks. And in return, the likelihood that we're going to see the prospect of more uncertainty, not just around the globe, but here domestically along the lines of what happened in Austin.